I'm King Chris, yours truly. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're doing a different video. Tonight it is story time. Yep. I'm contagious. I got it. The itchies. Oh, what is going on? So, all of you that work in the healthcare field, you're probably familiar with scabies. I caught it. I got it. I'm contagious. So I'm sitting at home. I begin to itch really bad. I'm just like, okay, you know what? What is really going on? I'm itching. So I go take a shower, lay down, I get back up, I'm still itching. So I'm just like, okay, well, what is really going on here? Why I am itching so bad? So I work weekends. Weekends only 12-hour shifts. So I got up, went to work. I'm still itching, and while I'm driving to work, I begin to see little red areas on my skin, and it's like pimples, like little pimples, little red spots all over my body. So I get to work. I start telling like some of my coworkers about like what was going on. They was like, yeah, you probably need to go get checked. So I go to the hospital. Come to find out, I have scabies. So they give you this cream to put on. You have to take a shower. You put it on from the top of your head to your feet, and you leave it on for about 12 to 14 hours. You wash it off, and once you wash it off, you should no longer be contagious. And then a couple days later, the bumps and things like that will start going away, and you're cured from the scabies. Crazy. So while I'm at the doctor getting the scabies taken care of, my blood pressure is high once again. I've been dealing with high blood pressure like for the last couple weeks or so. And I just like totally refuse to get the medicine and things like that that I know I need for high blood pressure. So the doctor comes in, he tells me that my blood pressure is high. And we've been going back and forth with the high blood pressure thing for a while. So I told him, you know what, let's just go ahead and do a blood pressure check, a BP checkup. So we do that. Once again, like I said, I have high blood pressure. So, when you get a BP checkup, they do 2 tubes of blood. And the blood is basically to kind of like check the levels of your body, to make certain that your kidneys and your liver and things like that is functioning properly, since your blood pressure is a little bit elevated. So we do that. He gives me the blood pressure medicine. And then later on, they call me like the next day or two and let me know that I have high cholesterol. So now I'm on high blood pressure and I'm on cholesterol. I'm just like, you know what? This is just too much. So I'm going to go back a little bit because after leaving the doctor, I kind of like reflect on a patient that I once had. She was like 36 years old and she had a heart attack and a stroke at 36. So she told me her story, and so she said like she had been having like really bad headaches. So she went to the doctor, found out that she had high blood pressure. She got on high blood pressure medicine and she stopped taking the medicine. She said, the blood pressure went down. She stopped taking it. She began to feel much better. So she said after that, she started having like headaches and like dizzy spells. Her chest was hurting really bad. And so she said one day she was at work. She began to have like that really, really bad headache. Her chest was hurting. So, she made it through her work day. As she was driving home, she began to have like blurry vision. And she said her chest was like really hurting. Her head was hurting. So she made it home. And she said she don't remember much after she made it home, but she realized like a couple of days later, she woke up. She was in the ICU unit, which is intensive care unit. And she was on the cardiac unit for strokes and heart attacks. She had had a stroke at 36. At 36, she had had a stroke. So it tells you that it doesn't matter what age you are, your race, your color, that you can have a stroke for not complying with the doctor on your blood pressure. So she said she woke up and she realized that she could not see. So the stroke left her with no feeling. I believe it was like on the right side or maybe the left side of her body, but it left her with no feeling there and it left her blind. So I began to think about that story and I'm just like, you know what? I know better. I should be doing better. I can do better. So in one of my previous videos, I told you that I was going to quit smoking. Smoking is done. I'm over with it. I got to stop. I want to live. And so it's just simple as that. I'm going to keep that young lady's story in the forefront of my brain with prayer, and we're going to break that habit. Smoking is out the door. I will live healthy heart, healthy lives, right? And the cholesterol, I'm going to work on that. That's just more of dieting, eating right, exercising. Same thing as with your blood pressure, exercising. And cholesterol is like a really big thing in my family. A lot of my family members have it. My grandmother died from high cholesterol, blood pressure. So the moral of the story is, when we're in healthcare field, please make certain that we're taking the proper precautions. And, we can take all the precautions that we can, because sometimes it's not, it's not that, it's just in the air. When you're providing bedside care, direct patient care, these are just things that can happen sometimes. So it was very scary. It was just crazy with all the itching, but thank God it's gone. And then I'm not quite sure whether it came from the direct care of a patient or it came from a coworker, because I have a coworker that had it, and me and her are like really good friends. So we had gave like each other hugs that day, and we were talking and things like that. So I'm not really sure. She believed that she had got it from somebody in the building. So it was just probably in the air I got it. So just make sure that we're using the proper precautions and take care of ourselves first. How can we provide bedside direct care to patients when we are not providing it to ourselves? When we know better, we should do better. We got to live. For my smokers, come join me. Let's quit. Let's just stop it. Pray about it, and we can do it. Healthy hearts, healthy lives. I'm King Chris. Once again, thanks for joining. Please make certain that you subscribe, like, care, and share, and ring the bell so that you can get more of my videos. Thank y'all so much for joining in, watching. I love you. Please be safe. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. I'm King Chris, yours truly.